A CBC News exclusive for you next. The harrowing story of a mountaintop rescue in a remote corner of Cape Breton Isle. This is the story of two women who got caught in a sudden snowstorm. And Brett Ruskin is on the story for us. He's been speaking to them. Brett, tell us all what a story this is.
What a story this is indeed, Heather. Now keep in mind, these are locals. These are people who are familiar with the region, familiar with the weather, but it just so happens that on this one time that they were on the Cabot Trail, they got caught in a severe snowstorm. Have a look.
Hi, we're on top of North Mountain. I don't think we can get down.
This is the actual satellite phone emergency call made by Christina Joe and Tara Camus earlier this month. Minus 15 degrees, no cell service, and no safe way down the mountain. The pair had been driving the 300-kilometer Cabot Trail, something they've done dozens of times before. Christina often uploads videos of her drives like this one in 2019.
I'd say it's probably 14 feet high right there. Yeah, I got a couple pictures.
On that same 2019 video, she captured this.
The emergency shelter looks very tucked in there.
It's the same shelter atop North Mountain that would save her and Tara 2 years later. That recent drive started with a check of the conditions. Skies clear, highway passable.
So we said passable. Well, she's got a good car.
Yeah.
Winter tires, brand new car.
How quickly did things go bad?
In a matter of 10 minutes, I'd say, yeah.
The mountain road froze, winds picked up, their car lost traction.
And when I couldn't get it to stop and it just kept sliding back and going like towards the guardrail, I was like, okay, this is how it goes.
Tara took over the driving and eventually got them safely to that emergency shelter.
There's 3 emergency shelters located around the Cabot Trail.
And it just so happens this one had a satellite phone system installed just 3 months earlier.
You get linked directly to our Parks Canada Emergency Dispatch Service, which is located in Jasper, Alberta.
Within about an hour and a half, a team had arrived to help the pair down the mountain.
What's your guys' name so I remember who to thank?
They would probably say this is just them doing their job.
Because you guys are awesome for doing this.
It's just Parks Canada who's doing a job.
Okay.
Unfortunately, these situations aren't that uncommon, and they constantly step up to the plate and deliver, and I'm really, really proud of our team for that.
And so what a story. And you know that satellite phone that was installed just a few months before it was used? That was actually the first time that it was used atop that mountain for a rescue, and it was all captured on video. Heather.
You know, I'm thinking many people for fall colors drive the Cabot Trail. Summertime, obviously. Wintertime, have you ever braved that?
I've never braved the Cabot Trail in wintertime. I've gone up certainly on both sides, east side, west side. I've never even gone over North Mountain. But I did, when I was setting up this interview, I asked the two women, I said, hey, listen, let's do this interview, like in the cabin, let's go up there, and I can meet you right up there, you know, a week after this happened. And they said, Brett, weren't you listening? There could be a snowstorm any time. We could be stuck in. I said, oh yeah, let's do Skype instead. So I've not yet braved the wintertime Cabot Trail, and I probably won't anytime soon.
I think it sounds like a good idea. Perhaps not to. Stay put.
Yeah.
Well, what a story. Quite the yarn. Thank you for sharing with us this morning, and thanks for the women for telling you those details too. Brett Ruskin is in Halifax.